Yeah. Well, let's pull out exhibit A, B, C, and D. Are you going to talk or you? No, I'm going to pull out some DMs. No. Yes, boo boo.
There's rumors that you had just with Shaq and that you protected her by just allowing the rumor to be thrown at you.
Evelyn Lozada is back at it with an audio tape that has fans in complete disbelief. Just when you thought the drama in the basketball wives realm could not get much messier, you have not seen anything yet if you thought Robin from Real Housewives of Potomac was clumsy with the recording. Evelyn simply went above and above. Hold on tight, because we are going to go deeply into the turmoil surrounding Laura Govan, Shaquille O'Neal, and his ex-wife, Shawnee.
Yeah. Well, let's pull out exhibit A, B, C, and D. Are you going to talk or you? No, I'm going to pull out some DMs. No. Yes, boo boo.
When Evelyn showed an explosive clip from Shawnee's new memoir, Undefeated, which changed the rules and won on my own terms. The clip in the most recent episode, it went from sisterhood to outright treachery. Shawnee herself claims that an unidentified woman, whom many assume is Laura Govan, slept with Shaq. The basketball spouses dispute is escalating once more, just when you thought it was coming to an end. What is the real story behind these explosive charges then? What part does Evelyn play in all of this? We are going to dissect everything. The truth is more complicated than that, so pay attention. It is complex, compelling, and simply explosive.
No. Exhibit A. September 5th, 2013. Chatty, let's do lunch. Let me get my text messages. Okay, exhibit A.
In addition to its personal disclosures, Shawnee O'Neal's memoir is rapidly gaining popularity because of the juicy insights it contains about her turbulent marriage to Shaquille O'Neal. Shawnee's book, Undefeated, chronicles her ascent following the dissolution of her marriage. Fans are shaking, though, because of what she stated about that breakdown.
The lies. You know, I started out when I got the divorce with so many lies. Me and my mama were stealing money and all types of stuff. So I'm kind of numb to it. It's unfortunate. I hate it for my husband.
Evelyn chose to reveal everything at a meal with the cast. According to the audio clip, Shawnee claims that a close friend had an affair with Shaq, her ex-husband. The catch? Although Shawnee does not specifically name this individual, Laura Govan is quickly blamed by fans and the basketball player's entourage. It is the ideal time for some serious drama, given the persistent reports regarding Laura's purported liaison with Shaq throughout his marriage to Shawnee.
So here's what I would say about that. I will not clean up nothing until I talk to Shawnee, because she is the one who started all this.
Ever the messmaker, Evelyn could not help but add gasoline to the fire at this particular moment. If you were under the impression that this was just another casual remark, you should reconsider. An already stressful situation was made worse by the deliberate leaking of this recording. Although the claims were already public knowledge, Shawnee's memoir has elevated the situation to a new level. The crucial question still stands. Was there a real affair between Laura and Shaq? What information does Shawnee possess that we do not?
My book, I talk about that so much because, you know, even my husband now, I had to explain to him my privacy bubble because it might not be normal, you know.
Let us go back a little. With some dramatic email disclosures back in 2009, the controversy that has never completely disappeared came to light. As many had already anticipated, the emails purportedly revealed conversations between Shaquille O'Neal and Laura Govan. Between the two, something transpired. Shawnee filed for divorce a few days after these emails appeared online, which raises questions about their timing.
I did go to lunch one time, and we were in LA visiting my family, and we were sitting outside, and like the TMZ bus rolled by, and he was like, you know, they stopped and they taking the pictures. He was like, this is my life.
This is when the juicy part begins. Shawnee said that the emails were not a coincidence. They were the evidence she required. She claims that Shawnee approached Laura with her mother there after finding the emails on a CD that an IT specialist had given her, keeping in mind that this was before smartphones. Laura disputed everything and said it was all a misunderstanding, as was to be expected. Shawnee, however, would have none of it. The confrontation was anything from amicable, and she was not just upset, she was furious.
So when she's ready to have a real woman-to-woman conversation, then I'll let that be out, whatever it is and whatever happened.
Shawnee's reaction was one of unadulterated fury. She threatened Laura instead of merely confronting her, saying, "When I see you, I'm going to whoop your ass." And that's the energy we're talking about. That's how Shawnee rolls when she's betrayed. Laura, however, has maintained her tale and insisted that the entire incident was staged in spite of the drama. One thing is for sure, whether you believe her or not, this problem will not be resolved anytime soon.
You trying? You're like, you're having a conversation with yourself here.
No.
Who's the teen 2014?
Actually, we met in 2011.
2011? What the?
Let us now discuss Evelyn Lozada. Although she has been involved in a lot of drama before, Evelyn revealed the shocking audio of Shawnee discussing the infidelity in her book reading during a Basketball Wives luncheon. What is the best part? Evelyn had a priceless face. Like a real provocateur, she aired that footage, igniting the conflict between Shawnee and Laura once more.
So, are you just DMing a man that you know is about to be married? You're a goopy ass.
Here's the worst part though. Evelyn is not blameless in this situation. She has her own secrets. Oh no. Laura also did not hesitate to confront her. It did not take long for the roles to reverse once Evelyn started playing the clip. If anyone had a shady past, it was Evelyn. Laura was happy to point out why. Laura, however, pointed out to Evelyn that Evelyn had previously dated a married man, her husband, son of Tammy Roman. Laura saw the irony in Evelyn's attempt to accuse others of infidelity given her own troubled past, and it did not sit well with her.
They have them with me, so let them say it.
I'm only here for one purpose. What I'm trying to understand is,
He just helped me.
The messiness does not end there, though. Here comes Jackie Christie, the group's self-appointed investigator. Although Evelyn believed she was in charge of everything, Jackie adopted a different strategy and chose to pose some pointed questions. Never one to back down from a fight, Jackie started asking Laura straight questions regarding her supposed affair with Shaq. It is obvious that Jackie had the receipts, or at least was looking for them, but Laura obviously was not having any of it.
Right now I'm heated. I'm upset. Evelyn put my daughter in it first. I have to let the girls know I feel like she's an evil woman.
Oh, good.
Given that Evelyn has a history of causing problems in other people's relationships, it is remarkable that Jackie was not scared to take on Evelyn head to head. Jackie also had no intention of letting Evelyn off the hook. The other women at the table shook in their boots as the two came at each other.
It's safe to say we need to get the hell out of here before someone calls the police, because everyone in here is just staring at us at this point.
Bye, bitch. You need a moment. Grandma, take that $20 out of her bra, bitch. Spin it away.
As the discussion progressed, it became evident that the room was divided. Uncomfortable and protective, Evelyn kept avoiding inquiries about her own relationship with Shaq. Laura, however, was adamant about blocking any attempt to include her in the drama. She refused to put up with it, and she had no intention of allowing Evelyn or anybody else to damage her reputation because of old rumors.
And the truth about what really happened and transpired. But not only are you going to hear my answer and what the truth is, I'm going to give you some of you too.
However, the true question still stands. Why is this old drama being revived at this time? Is it because Shawnee never received the necessary resolution? Or is it all just a basketball wife publicity stunt? Whatever the rationale, it is obvious that these women are skilled at captivating followers.
Why do we go in public, y'all?
How you say sorry in Spanish?
Perdón.
Perdón, perdón. Well, everybody, the crackhead has left the building. The real crackhead.
However, new information keeps coming to light just when you thought the narrative could get any more bizarre. Even though Laura is still denying the affair and Evelyn is acting like the drama queen, it is indisputable that each of these ladies has contributed to this complex story. Is Shawnee using this memoir to finally exact revenge on Shaq, or did she know more than she disclosed? The publication of the memoir and the revelation of these ancient wounds seem too planned to be accidental.
You created a show based on people telling their business.
Right.
And you were like, you could tell yours, but I'm not telling mine.
Exactly. And I protected my space. I shared what I wanted to share specifically.
Shawnee's path from tragedy to empowerment makes sense. However, her trustworthiness is being questioned with each new development. Did she elicit sympathy by manipulating the situation, or had she really been wrong? And the shenanigans of Evelyn. They are more than simply amusement now. Their strategic goal is to keep the cameras moving and stir up controversy. There is no such thing as too much drama in a world when ratings are everything.
What do you mean by you'll give Shawnee some of her too?
Well, because she thought that me coming back on Basketball Wives was going to be like a she's ready. Like, she's ready to say sorry.
So, what are our next steps? Is this an instance of a resentful ex-wife attempting to exact revenge on her husband's lovers? Or is the story more complicated than it first appears? It is obvious from all the drama that has developed that Shawnee is still interested in Shaq and his previous relationships. But is she merely trying to grab the last laugh, or is she actually playing the victim? Laura and Evelyn, meanwhile, are engaged in a back and forth that does not seem to be slowing down. Will the truth eventually surface, or will they keep casting doubt on it?
Can't help you.
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to understand is how we got to the place where we're at today.
The drama is obviously not going away anytime soon. Fans are ready for a reality TV showdown, and this has all the makings of one. What are your thoughts? Does Evelyn have a point, or is she just being untidy? Is Shawnee right to be angry, or is Laura truly at fault? Please share your opinions in the comments section below.